Oh, I gotta turn on the camera.
Greetings.
Hey!
Salutations.
Sorry, I'm still new at driving the computer, going from shot to shot. So thanks for hanging in there with me. Oh, Dad said audio.
She's a pro. Oh no.
Maybe it didn't work.
Oh well.
Well,
We're here.
We're here.
That's the important part. If you can hear us now, throw us
Yes.
a thumbs up. Let us know. Happy Sunday.
Yes.
Happy
Happy
Memorial
Memorial
Day
Day.
weekend. Yep.
For sure. We got lots of friends popping in there.
Thank you, RV Underway, for the raid.
That's
I'm
right.
going to pull it up on my phone.
So hello, Miss Linda Barker. It is good to see you. And Diary of a Family. Turn on the camera. Yes.
That's helpful sometimes.
I'm trying. Like my palms are all sweaty.
Palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
Yep. My dad, Patrick T. He is here. Thanks for joining us, Dad. Our friends at Our National Adventure. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Good to see you. Got a new friend in the house, Carolyn from Utah. Thanks for joining us. And Happy Place Camping, RV Underway Raid. Whoop, whoop. And then we have Lucky Dog Productions moderator, Miss Sue. Hello, how are you doing? And our friend, Daydream About Nice Things. He likes the shirt. Sorry, I picked him out. You weren't even going to buy it.
No.
No? But
No.
we're huge
Usually
Star
I
Wars
like-
fans.
Usually don't like black shirts.
It looks good. I like it.
Thanks.
K&R Destinations. Hey, guys.
Hey there.
Good to see you. The Bromeister by Cats for Cats, Mr. Eric. Hey,
Hello.
hey.
Who has a very special day tomorrow. Everyone say
Oh.
happy birthday, Eric, to
Happy
my brother.
birthday. We won't tell him how old you are. Oh, it's a big one. It's a round one, I think, this year.
He's super old.
Oh. No, it's not a round one. Not yet.
Still an
Math
odd
is hard.
number.
Yes. K&R Destination. Smash that button. Yes, please. If you're hopping in here and you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button. We love it. We appreciate it. Scott Jacobs in appreciation is here as well. Hello, sir. Thanks for joining us. Todd Johnston, another RV Underway Raider. Whoop, whoop. Thanks for
Hello.
coming over. Let's see, just making sure we're not missing anybody. Oh, pause and effect.
Pause in effect. Our Mayberry neighbors.
Working on a Memorial Day tribute video. So thanks for popping in.
Perfect.
We appreciate it. Let's see, making sure we're not missing anybody else. Oh, Mel and Nettie living free, zip codeless. Hey, friends.
Hey,
Good
what's
to
happening?
see you guys. Oh, my bro, Nick Thomas is in as well. Hello, hello.
Nick Strauss.
Yes.
What's happening?
He was out boating yesterday on Lake Waco and enjoying some beverages. And today he said that it's rainy. So, but it's cool because it's been hot. So the rain is at least cooling it off. So he's just hanging out, enjoying some nice weather and relaxation. Love the shirt, Chewy. Yes. Now you got to
Chewy.
do the Chewbacca.
No, I'm not a puppet.
Do it. Do it. Yes. Makes me happy. Our epic RV adventure.
Does
Hello,
it for him.
guys. Yes, Bill needs a Whataburger t-shirt for sure.
There you go.
Oh, your comment just registered in my brain. That's not appropriate.
Inappropriate.
Let's see. Did we get everybody? We get everybody? I'm catching up. We're way behind. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, no, there was a new one at the top. Oh, Roy and Becky are here. Hey, guys. Good to
Hello.
see you. There was one. I'm going to go all the way back up because he was one of the first ones in the house, a new member.
He's been
So,
here before. I believe he said he's from Nebraska. Kearney or
oh,
something.
very cool. Well, thanks for joining us, Joseph. We appreciate it. All right, now I got to scroll all the way back down the comments. Oh, RDEZ, RV Life. Hey, Rhonda.
Hi,
Thanks
Rhonda.
for joining us. Who else is into his house? RV Underway. Oh, the hosts
hey.
of the raid. Hey, guys. I'm so happy your internet finally worked this week and you were able to do your live stream. It's so good to see you guys.
She was wearing your hat yesterday.
That's right.
She showered today, so.
Jeez. Tell them all my secrets, why don't you? Susan Nelson Klein, good to see you. Happy Sunday. All right.
Mention your Odyssey.
They just popped in.
IYO.
Yeah. IYO was up on OTB. That's right. We're getting our own little lingo down. So, yeah. Okay, Bill's going to keep chatting. I'm going to try and bring up some more share screen stuff. Again.
It was Space Force 2020.
Space Force.
Space Force. Yeah, we're still hanging out in Reno. It's supposed to be like 90 next coming days, so we're going to try a little trick that we've seen on the internet. First we're going to clean our air intakes for our AC.
Mm-hmm.
So when we need to turn that on, hopefully it works well.
Yeah, like
then we saw if you take down the vent, that you can tape. I'm pointing like you can see.
Mm-hmm.
You can tape around the hole where the vent was.
Right.
Because there's a gap between the ceiling and the actual plywood that's up there.
Right.
Where some of the air escapes. And they say if you use, is it aluminum tape or heat tape or something like that?
Yeah.
Duct tape. I don't know. And it will actually help your air conditioner. So we might try that since we're hanging out.
Exactly. Yeah.
More on that soon.
Diary of a Family is going to be warm. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 90 degrees here soon.
The pool ain't open. Well, probably mostly due to social distancing. I don't know how you do that. But.
Oh, I think I may have messed this up. So let's just zip over there, guys. Sorry. Here. Okay, you pull it up on your phone.
We're going to see if this works. We want to show you where we went and hung out this week. We got to spend some time. We've been talking about going there for weeks. We finally made it to Lake Tahoe.
Yes.
We wanted to go out there. We wanted to get some pictures done.
Mm-hmm.
Check out our new banner on our page.
That's right. Let's see if it's coming through. There's a delay.
And...
yeah, but we just wanted to take some fun family photos because Lake Tahoe offers a fantastic background, for one.
You just have to remove the camera.
Oh, let me see if I can pop back there. I'm going to click on one, take it out.
But yeah, we wanted to go out. We wanted to take some pictures. We wanted to just see the sights, walk around,
Tahoe.
See what we could see.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're tired of talking about it. We want to see it.
Yes, everything has been locked down here in Nevada, I think until the 15th of May. So that was officially when like parks and things were open. I mean, people were venturing out because, cabin fever.
That's right.
But no, we wanted to venture out and see for ourselves. So this is our new cover art for our YouTube channel.
Looking at Garrett, he was up on the hill sunbathing.
No, I don't
know.
That's creepy. Though.
This was Natasha being artsy. She said, "Look off in the distance."
Yeah, why not? And then,
we like it.
Yep.
We like it.
Our handsome little man, who's not so little anymore, Will, double digits now.
Yep.
Our teenager, Isabella.
I don't have to look at the camera anymore.
Our teenager, Isabella. Of course, Bill, he loves getting out that camera and taking some fun photos as well. So it's always fun to get a Bill camera shot. Us together, courtesy of our daughter, Isabella. She's capturing the photo bug a bit, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, all of us, that is Lake Tahoe behind us. And it's just gorgeous. I mean, it's hard to tell from this photo, but there's so many colors in the water. It goes from like a teal to a bright blue to a dark blue, just all sorts of beautiful, beautiful colors. And then the backdrop with the mountains and the greenery. It's just, the pictures don't do it justice. It's breathtaking. Look at that. We captured a photo with both children smiling together. It was shocking. And they even like each other sometimes.
Might have been forced.
Maybe.
They didn't argue, but, And
of course, got to get a little romantic photo in there.
PDA.
Yeah, PDA. All right. So those were some highlights, some of our photos. 30 in the house. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Now we got to scroll up and see all the comments that we missed.
Scrolling back up. Of course, Mel Nettie, they're in Texas. They say it's 100. 100 degrees.
Already? Oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry.
110 by Tuesday in Quartzsite. Oh, Joseph Hoke is down in Quartzsite. Was I right, though? You said you're from Nebraska?
Maybe.
Or maybe I'm...
Hitch up in tow, our friends from across the pond. Thanks for joining us, guys.
My
Good
brother
to see
mentioned
you.
the sunglasses. We were talking about going out and taking pictures, and we have these transition lenses, and we were like, well, what are we going to do? I guess we'll take our glasses cases, and we'll have to put them in there until they transition back. Put them on real quick, snap a picture, and hopefully that works. So we just stand there like this. Are they dark? Are they good?
Yep.
Yeah, no.
We just didn't monkey with it.
We just look cool all the time.
Yeah. Thanks, our national adventures. Yeah, he's a handsome little fella. Life Rerouted has come on in. Hello, friends. Good to see you.
That's what my brother's girlfriend Deb, my brother Brian's girlfriend Deb says. Will, he's pretty. He's a pretty boy.
He's a sweetheart. He still loves to give his mama hugs, which I appreciate. Let's see who else had popped in. Did we miss anybody else? Almost 90 today in North Carolina. Says our epic RV adventure.
That's where Mr. Patrick Thomas is too.
Mm-hmm. But he's like an hour and a half north of you guys in Fayetteville.
Yeah, he's by Holly Ridge.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, thanks, Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Yeah, that's most of those pictures were just taken with my my iPhone 11. I didn't even get the Pro, but it's nice because it's got the telezoom lens, but then it also has photo features where you can take portrait pictures. So it shows you clear, but it blurs out the background, makes it look all fancy. So definitely a good investment for sure.
I did take my camera out there. I got a T3i Canon DSLR. Mm-hmm. Those are usually just go on the computer. I guess some people say some things are just for you, and but usually if there's a really good one, I might share. But yeah, otherwise it just sits on a hard drive.
Yep. So Dad says it's 83 in Richlands, North Carolina. So
right.
Very similar to 90.
Yeah.
Hitch Up in Tow says it's almost warm in the UK. RDEZ, RV Life, 85 and humid in Ohio. Wow, that seems like unseasonably warm.
Yikes.
But I suppose, like Nebraska, you get like your days where it's really warm, and then it gets cool again, and then it gets warm, and then it gets cool until like it's full on summertime. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Roy and Becky, 69 in Flagstaff. That's nice. Yeah, that elevation helps for sure to run away from the heat. Yes, my iPhone takes good ones too, but I wanted to make sure, Kyle and Amazon. Yeah. I love Amazon.
Kyle and Amazon. That's right.
Imagine your Odyssey says it's 55 to 60 degrees in Virginia. Well, that's still pretty cool.
I'd take that.
Yeah, it's starting to warm up. It's been like mostly high 60s, low 70s for the last few days, but we're going to head into a warm up. I think I saw like 4 or 5 days from now, it's supposed to hit like 90 degrees. And then the following day, it's right back down to like mid 70s. So
we're in the high desert. So then it's 90 during the day, 40 at night. So you turn the AC on, turn the heater on at night. Yeah.
Two Restless Retirees popped in. Hey guys.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. And they say it is 61 in Utah. Yeah. See, I would love that.
61 in Utah.
That is perfect.
At 2:14 p.m.
Yes. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. Went to Tahoe Friday, got those family photos done. And then the kids have been talking about wanting to trade bedrooms for a while. So we have a bunkhouse model, which means Will is in a bunk room that has maybe like 6-foot ceilings. And then directly above that is a loft area. And Bella had the loft because it's got like a queen size bed up there. But, she's my height now, 5'6", and she's only 13. So she's going to continue to grow. So it's getting more and more challenging for her to climb up and down the ladder. And, kids, they like change. It's fun to change it up. So yesterday we went to the laundromat, washed all of our linens and stuff, and they decided to switch beds. So now Will is up in the loft, and then Bella is pulling out the couch in the bunk room and sleeping on that. So we're doing a trial to see if this will work before we officially move them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So night number 1.
So far, so good.
Good. I don't know how long we'll trial it before we decide it's a for sure, but yeah. And let's see, what else have we been up to? That's pretty much been it. Yeah.
So yeah, before we jump into it's gonna be a little doomy and gloomy, a little bit, but you know us, we're staying positive.
Yep.
But before we get into that, we just wanted to, we did get some mail. We're not there yet.
Oh yeah, the mail.
Open
the mail. Do the mail. Do it.
We got some mail.
Yeah.
First off, we already got their card and Gus's card, but we got this from Art of RVing.
Yeah.
There was actually a contest
on their channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's upside down.
We're gonna say that
put it sideways. Give it here. There it is.
Bob from Blue Wave Odyssey won something, and I think we came in.
It was like a trivia.
I don't know.
They
that
were
was
doing
something.
Trivia.
Yeah, they said our name, but Bob was the one that won, and then Bob was the one. Oh, just give it to him.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, you don't have to do that.
Yeah,
he says, I want to do that. So
because Bob is a sweetheart. He's such a generous fella. So yeah, we got a little dinner gift card we can use. Red Lobster, Carrabba's. I don't know. There's a few different restaurants. Yeah.
It was probably Olive Garden and Red Lobster would probably be the ones that I've seen.
So date night.
But that's always good. Yeah. Never ending soup and salad.
Yep. Our national adventure change is fun. Yes, it is, especially as kids. I remember when I was a kid, I used to rearrange my bedroom furniture all the time because I liked the change. So, and yes, Diary of Family, mail time, mail time, mail time.
Next up is Moon Bear. This is you. I jacked it up. There we go.
Moon Bear Travels.
They're on Instagram.
Yes.
We appreciate the nice card and stickers.
Yeah.
And we still got that in the works of what we're doing. And here's everyone's popular game. Who made this sticker?
That is Tunstead's art, but from Buckeye Kitty.
Buckeye Kitty. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Got a nice letter from them, signed by all the cats.
Yep.
And them. Appreciate that.
Yes, because they have, so they have a YouTube channel. They're on Instagram, and then they also have an Instagram page for their kitties called Weather Boys.
Yes.
So they're really fun. And their cats are beautiful. I'm more of a dog person, but their cats are really pretty too.
Yeah. So if you want a sticker, we may not be receiving stickers for a little bit, and we're getting to that.
Just email us.
If you want us to send you one, we will send you one.
Yes.
At nursingourtravelbug@gmail.com.
That's right. So send us an email. We'll send you a sticker.
That's right.
Yeah. So our national adventure, I don't think we've ever traded. So email us because we want your sticker too. Okay. So shall we get into the business at hand? Our latest video. See,
latest video.
I have
Have
to
you
make
guys
a
seen
rubric.
our latest video? We've been teasing it. Our video on Tombstone.
Yes.
We were there after the quarantining started.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been there before.
I haven't
From
either.
what we understand, it's kind of like Disney, where streets are packed, especially during spring break time.
Mm-hmm. When we were
The
rolling through.
streets would just be packed.
Yep.
And we were there, and keep looking back, I want to say we probably saw like 6 people the whole time we were there.
Yep.
It's like we had the whole place to ourselves.
Yes. No Ordinary Paths just jumped in. Hey guys, good to see you. And yes, Spy Cats for Cats. Thanks. If you haven't seen their latest video, you must see it. It's awesome. Aw, thank you. We appreciate that. Okay, and our destinations loved it. You guys are so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you got to check it out if you can.
Yeah.
If you want to, check out the band Wanted.
Yeah.
They were the ones that approached us, which of course during this time you're like, well, who are you?
But that was just when like things were starting to close down and they were talking about social distancing, but it wasn't like in full effect just yet. And that was during our road trip from Waco, Texas to Reno. We stopped in Tombstone.
But like everybody says, it's awkward. You're like, hello.
Yeah.
Nope. No. So yeah, we met them.
Yeah.
As we said in there, it was just kind of funny. They saw us with our gimbal setup that we have, the Osmo Mobile 3.
Yep.
For Natasha's iPhone, usually.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, that looks really cool. Where'd you get that? There's a Best Buy in town. We might go grab that.
Yeah.
Because they were recording a show. It's a really cool thing they do. Go to their Facebook, their YouTube. Check them out. They try to put in like a variety show.
Right. So they had come to Tombstone looking for work, and they were playing in one of the areas. Oh, hey, Beyond Beauty 3. Thanks for coming
Tombstone Pizza. That's funny. That's what I thought of when I was like, Tombstone.
No. So they were just one of the traveling acts that was coming to town, and they were invited to stay. And then the COVID-19 happened and things started closing down. So they're in the entertainment business, and entertainment was shut down. But instead of like tuck and tail and just heading back to their home base, or, trying to see if they could do something else for work, they said that they didn't want to encourage fear. It's a tough time for everybody. They want to spread joy and love. So they put together what they call the virtual tombstone. So they share a bit of their music. They get submissions from people all over the country who share their special talents or their music. They put it all together in a variety show, and they do it live on Facebook, I think every Thursday evening. So they're just really sweet people, and just really trying to spread love and joy during this really difficult time. So yes, check out the band Wanted for sure.
But yes, the video was fun. We got that up.
Yep.
We had a good time there.
Mm-hmm.
We may go back, and I said, you know what? That might ruin it.
Right?
Might ruin it for us if we go back, because we had such a unique experience there, and things weren't open, but we could still look in windows.
Yep. We didn't get to see a cowboy shootout, but Bill and Will had their own little shootout. So
we made our own.
Yes, it was. We had a lot of fun. We certainly made the best of a crummy situation. Yep, for sure.
So John Chucker.
Yes, he did.
Hello there.
Hey, Mr. John. How are you doing, sir? Oh, yes. I guess we hadn't discussed that. So the other video we had posted last week was my COVID testing experience. So I was sick, and the hospital wanted me to get ruled out for other things. And then I also had to get tested for COVID. So if you haven't seen that video, that's the other one we put out last week. But yes, good news was I was negative for COVID. I did not have the flu. I did not have strep throat. I did not have COVID. I more than likely had a sinus infection, which is what I felt I had all along, because my allergies are on hyperdrive here in Nevada because it's so dry. There's so many things blooming, and it's so windy. It's just stirring everything up. So yeah, my sinuses have been crazy. But now I'm back. I'm feeling good, 100%. So yes, yay, no Rona.
That's right.
For sure.
So we also want to pay tribute to Memorial Day.
Yes.
And I want it, to me, I'm being more sensitive than Natasha thinks we need to be. And I'm saying Memorial Day is about those who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Absolutely.
And gave their life
for their
so
country,
that we can live freely and have the freedoms we do today.
Yep.
To the best of our knowledge, we're not family historians.
No.
But as far as back as we know of,
at least two generations back, if not
I don't
three.
believe we've had anyone that perished during war.
No.
But we have had many people serve our country and our families. And it's just, to me, it's a time to also think about them, because obviously a lot of them did see war, so I'm sure a lot of them lost their brothers and sisters in war. Absolutely. Over there also. Yeah. So I know of my family, a lot of my mom's brothers have served. My grandfather's, most of them, I guess all of his brothers served, but he wasn't able to due to some of his eye medical condition. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and both of my grandfathers served. I have an uncle who served, and my brother served. So we're compiling some family information so that maybe we can highlight them on Veterans Day or something in the future. But it's definitely interesting hearing about those different ancestors, those different folks from your past, and the way they served, because our military is so huge. There's 5 branches: Army, Navy, Marines,
Air Force,
and Coast Guard,
Coast Guard.
right?
That's
Oh,
what
and then
they say.
Merchant Marines. I don't know
Wow.
if they have their
People-
own branch, but yeah, there's lots of different branches. So you can serve in many different ways. And of course, you know, some serve during wartime and some don't. And in any case, you have to give up a little piece of yourself for the federal government and in turn for the people of
Right.
America. So it's a very noble cause, and we're very appreciative of not just the folks in our families who were selfless enough to join up, but for all of those across this nation. And that's what Memorial Day is about, is yes, it's the kickoff of summer, you know, unofficial kickoff of summer, but really for us, it's about remembering those people as well. So
That's right.
happy Memorial Day. And for any of you out there who have served, thank you for your service. We appreciate you.
Yep. So a couple people pipe it in with their service. Thank you so much
Oh, yeah.
for your sacrifice. Yes, including your brother,
Yep.
Nick Thomas.
That's right. Joseph Hoke, U.S. Navy, 1997
Space
to 2001. Thank you for your service.
I would enlist in the
Our
Space
epic
Force.
RV adventure. He is a military,
He's active.
active military.
Yeah.
What branch is it? Army?
He's in the Air Force.
Air Force. Okay.
He was the one that was almost going to go to Offutt
Oh,
until he
cool.
decided hanging out with his friend was more important, or something. I don't quite recall that story. But
Well, in any case,
he
Michael,
told
thank
the
you for your
government to
service.
take a hike. I'm going to my buddy's
Yep.
wedding or
Yeah.
something.
And my brother Nick, he served in the Army. He actually did see wartime. He went off to Baghdad, Iraq. So he and I, we have in my family, we share love with sarcasm. So that's usually how we communicate. But seriously, bro, like, thank you for your service. I appreciate you.
That's right.
Yeah. And for all of those that we may have missed, thank you for your service. We appreciate you. Okay. So
No easy way to transition from that.
no.
But we want to share what's been going on with us, and it's a bit of a story.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of detached the story to tell, but she doesn't want to talk the whole time.
No.
Sure.
No.
So it all started with this whole COVID thing.
Mm-hmm.
She was sick. Her employee occupational health told her to stay home.
Yep.
And that she would need a COVID test before she could return to work.
Mm-hmm.
Her travel company said, well, why don't you go to urgent care or something to rule out anything else?
Mm-hmm.
She jumped through all those hoops. Her work told her, well, you still need to stay at home for 10 days, even after she got her negative COVID test.
Yep.
And she was starting to feel better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Getting excited to go back to work.
And then this last Friday.
No, we got to skip to Wednesday before Friday. Okay. So, yes, I appreciate you, babe. Yes. So, Friday would have been the end of my 10-day quarantine to return back to work. Now, backing up a little bit, you know that we caravanned here with Diary of a Family, and our reservations here at the KOA expire on the 30th. They tried to renew for the last month, but the KOA said they're full or they can't do any more monthlies or whatever. So they had to look for a new RV park. And we decided, well, we came here together. We want to experience this full contract together. We don't want to say goodbye to our friends yet. So calling around has been very challenging to find an RV park, but they found one in Virginia City, which is about 45 minutes from here.
Right.
It's kind of southeast, I believe, through the mountains. So Carolyn was working Wednesday, and the rest of us decided to jump in our vehicles and head over to Virginia City. And on our way back, I get a call from my recruiter. She's like, hey, have you heard from Carolyn today? Well, no, she's working. I haven't heard from her. Why? Like, she had this weird tone to her voice. Like, well, there's a rumor going around that travel nurse contracts are getting canceled. Have you heard anything? No, I haven't heard anything. But let me call my manager. So I called my supervisor. I can never get a hold of my manager, but there's like 4 supervisors on my unit. So I called, and the gal was like, yes, some travel contracts are getting canceled, some. And they're only canceling those that have like 1 or 2 weeks left. And I have 5 weeks left. So she says, you're fine. We didn't cancel your contract. You have a job. Okay, cool. I'm not going to sweat it. All is good. But yeah, my travel company hadn't heard anything. So we fast forward to Friday, and we're anticipating getting like an official word.
Right.
And
well, in the meantime, like, we're concerned for our neighbors because they were told, not that we don't want to get into their business, but just long story short, they were told, their supervisor pulled them aside and said, we just want to give you the courtesy to let you know this stuff's coming down the pipe.
Yep.
And you're not going to have a job come Friday.
Yeah.
And they were told that all travel nurses would be done.
Right.
Yeah.
Now she works at a different campus, so there was still that glimmer of hope, I guess, or that the gray area, like, well, are they all getting canceled on that campus? I work on the larger campus. It just wasn't clear.
To fill in the gaps on their story, go to their Diary of a Family channel, hear what happened with them and all that. But yeah, we want to keep it mostly about us, even though they're kind of intertwined stories. So it's kind of hard to.
Right. But yeah, they talked about it yesterday on their live stream. So go check out their live stream from yesterday. So Friday rolls around, and that was the day we planned to go to Tahoe. So we're like, well, we're not going to sit around and do nothing. We're going to go to Tahoe. We're going to have fun. We're not going to stress out about it. So we went to Tahoe, had a nice lunch, did some exploring, some hiking, took some great photos. Then we were driving back home. It was like 3 p.m. This was the day I was supposed to be released from occupational health. So I called them up, and I still have this occasional cough, and it's because of sinus drainage, but it doesn't matter if it's any kind of symptom associated with COVID. They don't want you coming in. So they said, just continue to quarantine for 72 more hours. We'll call you Tuesday after the holiday and we'll release you. Okay, cool, fine, whatever. So I called my manager back. I spoke to the supervisor, said, hey, this is what occupational health said. Oh, okay, we'll see you next week. Okay, great. Awesome. Then time's rolling on. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. I asked Carolyn, hey, have you heard anything? No, I haven't heard anything. Well, I haven't either. So.
Oh, but once you found out that you couldn't return till Tuesday, then you called your scheduling people.
Oh, yeah. So after I called my manager, I called the scheduler, because they use like not a third party, but they have a scheduling office that deals with all of the schedules, and you call them directly, like if you're sick or can't come to work or whatever. So I called them to let them know to take me off the schedule so they didn't count me with numbers. And the guy says, oh, that's fine. I don't even see you on Sunday. Oh, that's kind of weird. Well, maybe she took me off right away because I just got off the phone with my supervisor. Maybe it just happened like that. So then I said my next day of work was supposed to be Thursday. Oh, well, you see me on the schedule for Thursday then, right? I'll come in then. No, I don't see you on the schedule at all. Well, that's weird, because I checked my schedule the day before to get my final schedule up to the end of my contract. And yeah, all my days were there. So when I got off the phone with him, I checked it again. Sure enough, I had no scheduled days.
Us, we always we try to think positive. I'm like, well, maybe they're just taking you off the schedule until you're cleared to come back.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm like, still thinking in denial, I guess. We're just trying to think of why it could be that way.
Right. Right. Thrifty Angela popped in. I just want to say hello. So yeah, just to kind of catch you up, we're talking about our story. Had a big bomb dropped on us at work. Yes, Melnetty, it was crazy. So that's the story so far. So far it's Friday.
You talk to your manager and they're like, yep, see you next week.
Yeah, everybody is acting like I will be reporting after I'm off my COVID quarantine. So then it was after the close of business day here on the West Coast. So I called my recruiter. Was like, hey, have you heard anything? Left a voicemail because she was busy. She calls me back at 6:30. And Carolyn and Garrett were with us at the time. She said, well, we finally got some news. Didn't have any news about Carolyn, But she said, Natasha, I'm sorry to tell you, your contract has been canceled. Now, this is not unheard of in the world of travel nursing. You know that that's always a potential. Yes, there is a contract that you sign that if you break, you pay a penalty for because you're a little person in the big grand scheme of travel nursing. But I've been doing this for 4 years, and I had been fortunate up until this point to not have a canceled contract because the agencies I've chosen to work with have great relationships with their hospitals, and that just doesn't happen unless something catastrophic happens. But this whole COVID thing, this whole coronavirus thing has really just turned the healthcare industry topsy-turvy. But so I wasn't surprised to have my contract cut because, like I said, it's par for the course. The thing I think that upset me the most was the fact that the hospital knew this was coming down the pipe on Wednesday, and they chose not to share this information until after the business day, after the close of the business day on Friday, on a holiday weekend. So here we are stranded all weekend long without the capability to look for other jobs. And it's not just Saturday and Sunday like you would expect on a weekend. It's Saturday, Sunday, Monday because it's a holiday weekend. And the other thing that really disappoints me is the fact that I was lied to. Now, I understand, they've probably came out of this big giant meeting with all these bigwigs and all these managers, and they don't want the cat out of the bag until they make the official cancellation. I get that. Don't lie to me. Or don't tell me my job is safe when you know it's not. I don't just, feign ignorance. I haven't heard anything. I don't really know. Just tell me that. Don't tell me, yeah, you got a job. Don't worry. We'll see you next week. And then I look like a jerk because now I really don't have a job. You know what I mean? That's the part that I think that's the part that I'm most upset about in this whole thing. Is just the way they handled it. Yeah.
Yep. I think, like she's saying, the worst part now is that we don't know. Well, obviously, like we have other friends that aren't even here in Reno that were canceled. They're looking for jobs. They had 40 people alone from her travel company that were working at this hospital.
Yeah.
And if all of them are canceled, that's 40 nurses right now looking for contracts.
Right.
So what does the future hold for us?
Right.
So we're talking about all of our options and just trying to figure all that out. And we're paid up here till the end of the month. And I guess if we don't have anything locked up, we're maybe, I don't know, at least we know we can go back to Omaha, Nebraska. And I have a buddy there that would probably let us park on his land and at least sit there till we figure it out.
Right. No ordinary path. What are you supposed to do with those ugly purple scrubs now? Right? I said that yesterday to Carolyn. Maybe I can pull the embroidery out because it says Renown on it. And then I would have, I don't know when I would wear purple again. I have not come across any hospital system in the 8 years that I've been a nurse that wears purple. But
it's good painting clothes, maybe.
Maybe. I just hate to get rid of it. Yeah. Hey, Blue Wave. Thanks for popping in.
Blue Wave.
So just to catch you up and anybody else up who may have popped in here, just got a bomb dropped on us that my contract here in Reno is canceled. So I'm officially jobless. But one thing that we did when we set out is we had an emergency fund. Because like I said, even though it's contract work, and yes, there's a piece of paper that says I have a job until such and such date, nurses get canceled all the time. So we have an emergency fund. So, we have something we can float to get us by. We're paid here until the 30th. So at least we have a little bit of time to look for jobs before we head out for our next destination. But my recruiter, Natasha, was actually able to email me a list of all of the jobs that Atlas has. I do also work with a couple of other agencies, so I can pull from them as well. and kind of look and see. But so I'm pretty flexible in my nursing with the fact that I can do med surg, I can do telemetry, I can do step down PCU, I can do long-term acute care, I can do rehab. I've worked in many different fields, so that gives me more jobs that I can pull from. But even with that list, I think there was maybe 25 to 30 jobs, even with all of those different areas available nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them were in the Midwest or on the East Coast. So yeah, we figure we could stay here until the 30th, and then we could head towards Nebraska, and then at least, you know, friends and family back home, have a free place to park it for a while. And then if we do find a job, at least we're closer to getting to that area as opposed to staying here in Reno and making a huge jaunt all the way across the United States.
Right. Because you can never really plan with travel nursing. You can kind of, like, if you have the ability, you can hold out for the area that you want. But our whole goal was to sort of make our way towards to be in Mayberry in October.
Yeah.
So we wanted to find something at least sort of in between here and there, work 3 months, and then go to North Carolina in October.
Mm-hmm.
And now we just, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But,
but you know,
like they say, it can be worse. I don't know. You're talking about our savings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just like when our, RV repairs came up. We're like, well, this wasn't how we wanted to spend our savings, but we have it.
Yep.
Fridge goes out. Well, that's not how we want to spend our money, but at least we have it.
Exactly.
And at least, here, you were making a decent wage.
Yeah.
We saved money in Texas by me work camping at the Corps of Engineers.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of our plan. Next was to try to find something in Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
I could probably still have something. I do have something lined up at a KOA there. Maybe they'd let us come there early.
Yeah.
If you don't have a job there, it's not really.
Yeah. Hitch up and toe. We have a pandemic, but we don't need nurses. Confused. Yeah. So, but before I jump into that, Patrick jumped in about unemployment. Now, I was on a Facebook page yesterday where travel nurses were talking about, because their contracts were getting cut, they were applying for unemployment and receiving that. My thing is I reside in Texas, but I'm working here in Nevada. So which state do I apply in? But it's worth a shot. I mean, at least it takes a while for unemployment to get approved and start getting that money, but it's definitely something we can look into and kind of figure it out. Worst thing they're going to do is say no, but yeah, we'll definitely look into that piece. Runaway RV Nesters just popped in. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. So yeah, we're talking about our time here in Reno and the fact that my contract has been canceled. Yeah, now we have that stress. It's about time now. That's true. But I'm not super worried. I'm a firm believer in the good Lord. We've had some trials in our lives and in this RV life. And no matter what, God has sent his angels. God has provided. He is taking care of us. And I firmly believe that he will continue to provide and continue to take care of us. So we'll figure it out one way or another. I'm not really stressing out about it too much.
It can always be much worse. I think, like other people say, the most stressful is the unknown. We don't know if we'll find a contract right away, if we won't. I mean, we're kind of planning out what we're going to do regardless. But I think we're set. Yep.
Where Eric popped. Oh, yeah. So by cats, for cats. Was it just that one hospital that screwed everyone over? Or is it bigger than that? It's certainly bigger than that. So I've been hearing just through the various travel nurse Facebook groups, travel nurses have had their contracts cut left and right all across the country. And in fact, No Ordinary Path was mentioning that John, who's working ICU in North Carolina, had some ICU nurses that had their contract cut. Luckily, he's so fantastic. They were able to move him to a different unit. So he's continuing to work. But I'm sure that thought is still looming in the back of his mind. Like, are we going to be able to continue? Are they going to cancel me tomorrow? Because yeah, it's a strong possibility. And they're another travel nurse family, just like we are, just like Diary of a Family are. So, I mean, us nurses are the ones providing for our family. And if we don't have work, we can't provide for our family. So there is that stress, certainly. So we're praying for you, John, that unfortunately you don't end up in the same boat that we are in, for sure.
Right. When it all started, and it's terrible for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But we were like, you have a position on a floor that you're like, oh, that's probably pretty safe. Like we were hearing about people in like the operating room.
Yep.
Obviously, they're not having non-medically necessary surgeries. So operating room people were getting cut.
Yep.
And then like some, I don't know, like med surge or
GI, like procedures, things like that were getting cut. But that was months ago. But then our travel nurse friends have found jobs now because ORs are opening back up. So, yeah, Utah, we would love to go to Utah, Carolyn. Absolutely. Utah, though, seems to be one of those states that they don't typically have a lot of travel nurse jobs in. Probably because everybody wants to go there because it's so dang beautiful. Mm-hmm. But, you guys, our national adventure, you have a place in Georgia if you need it. You guys are so sweet. We'll keep it in our pocket. That'd be quite the jaunt, but we'll remember.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We've this list of. I don't know if you've already talked about that. I don't listen to her when she talks.
It's on tape. He admitted it.
This list of jobs, like a lot of them are like Maryland, Massachusetts.
Yep. Near the hot zones.
We're just like, that would be a long trip.
Yeah. Long haul, but
Yeah,
we have to.
Anyway, yeah.
New Vision Security Services, they popped in. Hey guys, good to see you. But so getting back to the previous comment from Eric about, is it just the one hospital system or is it more nationwide? It's certainly nationwide. Here's the problem. Here's what happens. So, and I am not a big political person. I hate politics. I think our government is super corrupt. They're all in it for themselves. So I always claim independent because there's things I believe in each side of the party. And the thing that I really dislike about our system is that the two parties don't come together. It's always my side versus your side. And that's not what it's meant to be about. So I've never been one into politics. I really dislike it. However, I think a lot of this COVID-19 stuff was politically driven. I think they did not have enough information, for one, before they started making all these rules and regulations. And all that did was scare the public. And that fear has then trickled into fear of hospitals. People are sick, and instead of going to the emergency room to get checked out, they're staying home because they're afraid of catching coronavirus if they go to the emergency room. So the emergency rooms have seen a lower census. And then if these people are truly sick, they're just getting worse and worse staying at home. And then when they finally do relent and say, okay, I need to see a doctor, I'm coming in, they're so sick, they're going to the ICU. So you're seeing a low census. You're seeing a drop in the number of people in hospitals. The hospitals are not keeping people on their units as long. They want to get them out so that they don't continue to get sick or don't catch something else when they're in the hospital. They haven't been doing surgeries. So these hospitals then, because they don't have enough patients, they're losing money. OR is a huge money maker for a hospital. And it's one of those that gets paid by insurance. So it's not like mental health where, you see people return and return again. Those individuals don't typically have insurance. So that's something that the hospital eats. OR, that's a guaranteed moneymaker. And with the ORs closed, they're losing that money. Then they're losing money because they don't have as many patients in the hospital. And then for this particular hospital at Renown, they were expecting a big surge because Reno is so close to California where one of the hot spots was. So they were anticipating like this, I think they said like a 1,400 surge of patients, like, I don't know, a month ago. So they created a makeshift hospital in the first and second levels of the parking garage. I don't know how much money they spent. It's 1,100 beds. They have not used it. All of the beds are covered in plastic. The machines are covered in plastic. That's money sitting out in a parking lot wasted. And then travelers on top of it. We cost more because you have to give agency a cut. And then we make a little bit more money because we are leaving our homes and we are dipping our toe into that uncertain environment. So you have to compensate us for that. So with all of these factors playing a part together, the hospitals are losing money. So now we're rolling into a healthcare crisis. At Renown, they were not canceling travelers if they were overstaffed for the day, because in our contracts, you still have to pay us even if you send us home. So what they were doing was they were sending their core staff home. And in the beginning, I'm sure some of them are like, oh, sweet, I have an extra day off. I'll take it. But then as their PTO gets eaten up, as their sick time gets eaten up, now they're in a situation where they're working 1 or 2 days a week. Now they can't pay their bills because the travelers are at work. So now they're unrest. Well, my hospital's not taking care of me. I'm the one who has to be there every week. These travelers are going to leave. They're not here permanently. So from a business aspect, I can understand. I can appreciate these hospitals have to do what they have to do to save money or they're going to go under. But it's not just happening here in Reno. This is all across the nation, which is what makes the future of a job in travel nursing even more uncertain. So that's my soapbox. That's the perspective as I see it.
Bravo.
What can we do about it? I mean, we just got to stop being scared and we got to get out there and live our life, really. But only time will tell at this point. Only time will tell, for sure.
I did see X marks the spot pop in.
Oh, and senior sister.
Hello there.
Hey, lady. Good to see you.
Mr. Andrew Cripps was, I'm sure they were watching together, but he's on here on his account.
Hang on, let me find him. I got to find him. So I can highlight you guys. Yeah, there is Andrew Cripps. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Who else did you say popped in?
X marks the spot.
Yeah. Hey, guys. They've been driving all day. So, yeah, I know you guys were on Diary of Families Live yesterday.
They know what's the...
Yeah, so they know what's going on. My contract has been officially canceled, but we'll be here till the 30th. So hopefully we'll get to see you guys when you roll into town.
You know, it's kind of funny in all of this is that we took a contract in Reno, and we were kind of excited to maybe go to Sacramento, maybe take a longer trip to San Francisco.
Yeah. See the Mets play. Oh, that was...
Yeah, no baseball at all this year. But maybe check out a casino here one night or something. And we've
not
haven't done anything,
gamblers,
which is funny because I'm like, well, I don't know. Would you feel the need to come back here? You know, I don't know. And now with the way that the hospital treated people, like, would you want to come back here?
Right. I mean,
as a travel nurse, I would come back. The scenery's great.
Mm-hmm.
It was,
aside from the allergies, don't come back in the spring. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Blue Wave, Bill and Natasha, for what it's worth, this community loves you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bob. We love this community too. Like sure. In times of crises, we all band together and, lift each other up and offer that encouragement. And I appreciate that more than you guys know, for sure. So.
Our stream's messed up?
Oh, they officially apologize for kids messing up a stream because they're running around the RV and screaming. The windows are open.
Kids playing. Isn't the sound of that just beautiful, though?
There you go. They
beautiful.
Yes, wash your hands. Thanks, Docs. Wash your hands. Absolutely, Joseph. Absolutely.
But we're excited. Yeah. We're going to spend our last days here. We'll be getting ready to move.
Yep.
Getting some maintenance stuff done. we have plenty of time to create content.
That's true.
So that's good.
Charge to that 1,000 subscribers and that 4,000 watch hours so we can make $50 a month with YouTube.
Which is interesting. This month we were trying to do 2 videos a week. Kind of our Tuesday video is usually something pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had our usual Thursday video and our live. And I guess I'd have to look at the numbers. I don't know if it really boosted anything doing that. Or if it's not that they're lower quality. I was going to say, unless you just do the one a week and make sure you're putting all your energy into that.
Well, it helped us catch up. If anything, we caught up on our videos.
But it's got nothing else to do, really.
Yep. So Gary from Daydream about nice things. Let's hit up their tip jar and buy them a cup of coffee. Well, I wouldn't mind a cup of coffee. I don't like asking for things. We're pretty independent people, but if you want to buy a cup of coffee, you can leave us a little tip here down below. We're
like
Dutch Bros. If you haven't seen our Road to Reno Part 2, we stumbled upon Dutch Bros Coffee when we were in Phoenix visiting my brother Josh, and I was so excited. I love Dutch Bros Coffee. We've traveled from East Coast to West Coast, and Dutch Bros is my favorite coffee by far. And they have one here in Reno, so heck yeah.
Yeah.
I love me some coffee.
We like a little coffee. So we're trying to be all healthier and stuff, and it's still one of those things. If we're out and about, for us, it was always usually like McDonald's soft serve ice cream cone, or we'd stop for a coffee, and then that ends up $80 bill because then we buy the kids smoothies, and not $80, but
oh, heavens no. Heavens no.
But it's just funny. We're like, oh, let's get the kids something, a smoothie, and then
yeah. They had a shake. Bella had a birthday cake shake, and Will had so like a sugar cookie shake or something like that. So it's just fun. Yeah. Eric says, make your videos for fun. If you make a penny, then so it is. Exactly. I mean, that's pretty much that's our philosophy for sure.
Yeah, when we started this all, it's like maybe someday we'll get to that monetization part, and that in itself would help, bridge the gap between contracts, and whatever,
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Maybe someday. Yeah. But for now, we're having fun. Exactly. And I think we're growing naturally, as they say.
Yep. Diary of a Family, they love the Dutch Bros too. And it's about time now. They are very friendly. Yes.
Yeah. That is true.
Yep.
They'll just start chatting you up, and you're like, oh, well, hello.
Oh, thanks, Thrifty Angela. We appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Love the coffee.
Thank you.
Cup of coffee. So we got to wrap up. Moderators, if you wouldn't mind putting in a link to Beyond Beauty 3, she is up next in our RV YouTube channel lineup. And then, be sure to check out our Facebook page and our Instagram page. That's where.
Oh, thank you, Melnetti. I think they're, if I recall, they're doing RV trivia and rock, paper, scissors. We're always packing up. We need to put them on.
Yeah.
We usually pop on for a couple minutes. We're going to leave them on Beyond Beauty today. So you got Beyond Beauty.
Yep.
You got Box Van D tonight. Yep. You got
Papa Drew, our Epic RV Adventure.
Uh-huh. And then you have Mr. Jerry Holly doing some karaoke tonight. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
If you're bored, watch last week's. You'll see me sing, and I could give you a little taste now, but we don't know. Go watch it.
We don't have time. We don't have time. Yes, our national adventure, we have a PayPal. It's paypal.me/nursingourtravelbug. It's down below here on the ticker.
It's in our description too.
Yes.
We still feel shy about that.
Yeah.
But everyone else did it. We felt the peer pressure.
Yeah.
We did it also.
Thanks, Mel Nettie. We love you guys too.
Heck yes.
Yeah. So yes, go to our Facebook page, go to our Instagram. That's where we post all of our fun photos, and that's more up to date than the YouTube pages. The YouTube channel usually a little bit behind. And yeah, we're gonna be working on some new videos. We might do video on our live stream setup and our gimbal setup.
Well, it's set up. That'd be easy.
Yeah, and I think maybe our quarantine birthdays. We might be working on too. So some fun stuff coming up. But we love all of you guys. We appreciate all of you for coming here. Don't forget to give us a little thumbs up on this if you like the live stream. Helps the numbers, I guess. But
happy Memorial Day.
Yes.
Working on those hot dogs. We hear there's some competition.
Oh yeah, the slot dogs.
Slot dogs. I still don't quite understand that, but
yeah,
it's all the rage.
That's right. So we love you guys. We appreciate you. And this has been Natasha.
And I'm Bill.
Nursing our travel bug, encouraging you to get out there and nurse what makes you happy.
Thanks for coming, y'all.
Bye.
Take care. There's my hand.